660 pounds. Diet swap.
Happens when a 160-pound bodybuilder swaps diets with a former 660-pound streamer.
I'll be eating the diet that made him his heaviest, and he'll be eating the diet that got me to my most shredded. Can we survive each other's biggest struggles?
I don't think this is gonna do it for me.
And who will break first?
I don't know if I can eat more. But first we need to take our weights to see how much we lose.
Damn, dude. There's a huge difference between the two. I'm gonna look like him in a second because of how much food I've been eating today. Yo. It's munchy day, bro. 420.
And gain. My starting weight, 171.6. Ethan's starting weight, 442.2. Ready to eat?
Absolutely.
Starting with the most important meal of the day, breakfast. Ethan, are you excited?
I don't know what I'm looking at here, man.
Well, I'll tell you what you're looking at. You got a nice bodybuilding prep friendly scramble, 250 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, some tomatoes, some green onions, and on top, feeling a little bit fancy, you
Honestly, without the peppers, I would add like spinach. I would eat that, but just add spinach to it.
got some black sesame seeds, my friend. It's only 299 calories and 40 grams of protein.
Wow.
But I need to know, what is in this bowl? What is this amalgamation?
Oh, this is the breakfast of champions.
That's what we're calling this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 2 black bean burgers.
Wait, let me pause you there. Black bean burger in a breakfast scramble?
Yeah, dude. It's like a hash brown with a little more taste.
All right, sorry
Ew. Ew.
to interrupt.
3 apple Gouda brats, 5 scrambled eggs, and a mound of cheese.
And this is 8.
5 scrambled eggs. Holy.
1,500 calories, 142 grams of protein.
Yes, I did.
You're getting your protein in with 199 grams of fat.
109.
119. My 119 grams of fat. The crazy part about this, they're the same amount of volume.
Yeah, they are. They are the same amount of value. Yeah, that's a crazy difference. The carbohydrates aren't like, no, that's still 30. Damn, chat. Holy.
And it's 6 times the amount of calories.
It's so weird, like, seeing this meal put together for the first time in so long.
That just goes to show you how far you've come.
I should mention, this is Ethan Bernard. He used to weigh a staggering 660 pounds, but in just 15 months, he's turned his life around.
Oh my god, he's gosh. Bro, what? What in the world? Yo, he's on God mode. Holy.
Is now down over 200 pounds. But to get up to 660, he had to eat a ridiculous amount of calories every day. Something I'm not sure I can do.
I'm starting to feel this sit heavy in the stomach right now. You know when you feel it just kind of slide slowly down your stomach?
Don't worry, this has enough fat to lubricate it up.
But I knew I had way bigger meals ahead of me, so I continued to push through.
David Goggins, 1,800 calorie breakfast.
18. Big son. Get it. You're 19. Big son. Yeah. Who's gonna carry the boat?
So what's your current breakfast right now? Like what will be a typical morning?
Lately, I've been trying to drink a protein shake when I get up, 30 grams of protein without having to like think about it. I utilize fasting a lot to lose weight. For the first year of losing weight, I ate in a 4-hour eating period.
And why were you doing that?
I was told that, like, with the fat burning, like, oh, go that long without eating, you burn more calories or whatever, you know? That's what I was buying. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not. That's the whole thing with misinformation. What it comes down to, being in a calorie deficit.
I'm glad to hear Ethan already asking questions, because I don't only want to tackle
Calorie deficit is like when you are burning more than when you're taking in. So if you burn more throughout the week, and then, you get it. I'm probably going to go get me more ice cream after this, not gonna lie.
his old diet, I want to leave him with some tips that can make this easier for him in the long run. But as we started seeing the bottom of our bowls,
I don't know how much you usually clean your plate, but I'm getting pretty dang close here.
I said something I might regret later.
Last bite. I got the rest of this day, no problem. I'm highly debated, like I don't know if I can eat more. And now it is on to the pre-workout meal, or for Ethan, it was just lunch, right?
Yeah, there wasn't any working out going on.
So what are we making here?
We're making the
I guess that's fair. I mean, if you're 600 pounds, you're not going to be working out, really.
ultimate nachos.
Let's see how to make them.
We're literally just gonna dump an entire bag of Doritos.
An entire bag.
It would either be an entire normal size bag, or I would buy a family size bag and split it.
You were using
Yeah.
reason. You would only do half the
I would
family
only
size
eat
bag.
half of the family size bag.
Right.
And then we're going to dump an entire bag of Mexican cheese right on top.
Entire bag of Doritos. Entire bag of Mexican
Yeah,
cheese.
it's simple. You don't have to measure anything.
Yeah, no measuring allowed.
Knowing what I know now and looking back on some of these meals, you can imagine how much water.
Well,
my body
let's
was
look at the bag of
holding on to.
Doritos. 170 milligrams of sodium
Times
times 9
9.
servings. So you're looking at about like 1,500
Yeah.
milligrams of sodium. The cheese, oh yeah, dude, you're looking at like 4,000 milligrams of sodium right there. Now it's time for you to insert.
Holy.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Right on it.
And while the cheese gets ooey gooey, it gave me enough time to prepare the meal that I really wish I was eating right now. Because when the nachos were done, there was only one thing I could say.
These look insane.
And they're not even done yet. I don't think you have enough sodium on that tray, dude. You gotta add some hot sauce on top.
Of course, you have to add some hot sauce on top. They're nachos. Let's go crazy. Sodium on top of your sodium. I got some hot sauce on this bowl right here for you. This is my famous, what I call the Preington. 1 entire head of romaine lettuce, 2 servings of G. Hughes sugar-free Polynesian sauce. We have 150 grams of white jasmine rice, 93.7 grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef, and like I said, some Texas Pete right over the top. Do you think it's time to taste test? Oh, I got.
It's just turned into an amalgamation.
That's nostalgic.
Yeah.
I probably haven't had a nacho cheese Dorito, not kidding, 10 years.
It's been a while for me too, actually.
You've been killing
It's so crazy. I used to literally make that as like a late night snack. It wasn't even like a dinner.
2,100 calories and 145 grams of fat.
That's a lot.
In this meal, we got mainly protein and carbs.
Dude, that is so much. I'm sorry. I'm not talking too much, dude. This is actually insane. Because, to be honest, that bowl is going to fill you up way more than those chips would.
For your pre-workout meal, you want it lower fat, you want higher carb amount to really fuel your workout, and then also have some protein in there so that we're getting our protein in. You got the perfect pre-workout meal in front of you, sir. I'm curious to see how this does as a pre-workout meal, but I think we better start digging in.
And although I had my work cut out for me,
An entire bag of Doritos.
so did Ethan because his bowl was going to take a while to eat as well.
Yeah, you're speaking my language with the romaine. I use lettuce for volume a lot in cooking now that I'm trying to stay in that deficit.
Yeah.
And as we were crushing our
Damn.
meals, I
Spinach and lettuce are those two that can like fill out, right? I'm pretty sure.
wanted to dig a little deeper into what got Ethan to his heaviest.
So question for you. Did you ever get full eating meals like this?
I don't think I ever really knew how to gauge physical hunger. It would take a big meal, like the breakfast that we had earlier, for me to feel any resemblance of like being full.
Like satiety, like, oh wow, I don't need to eat more?
Yeah.
So would you say that's some sort of like addiction to
Oh,
food?
for sure.
Like just,
Absolutely.
you can't get enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was 200 pounds by the time I was 9.
No.
It's safe to say like the food addiction was just something,
So it's always been there.
yeah.
200 by the age of 9. Bro, my phone just dropped. When you're 9, you're yay tall. You're not even, bro. Walking elephant, like, oh my god. Imagine an elephant as a penguin just waddling around.
Pretty much.
Can you remember a time where
Yo, that's not supposed to be mean. I mean, he's obviously respectfully. He's losing it. He's getting going. I mean, kudos. I need to start doing that.
food wasn't your biggest like thought?
I think it's gotten worse.
Really?
Yeah. When I was a kid, you know, you don't have the same focus. So like, I wasn't really thinking about food at all. I was just eating because I liked eating and
Yeah.
I was bored.
Yep.
Right? But as it developed, I find myself, especially now that I'm conscious of it, constantly thinking about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
And like, you're like, oh, there's this guy that's in such good shape online. Like, he can't possibly think about food. I'm thinking,
Dude, no, for real, bro. I'm always one of that. I'm thinking about food right now. I'm thinking about the ice cream. I had sandwich earlier. 2 tostados, 3 tacos. Dude.
Talking about food all day long because it's like that. Like I said, I haven't had a nacho cheese Dorito in that long. We all struggle with our own battles, right? Anyway, how's your meal?
Yeah, this is really
It's
good.
balanced, right?
The sugar-free sauces are really interesting, though. How are you doing over there? Taking away?
Good.
And although I was feeling good right now, I had already been eating for 10 minutes, and
I haven't even made a dent.
the worst part was, each bite started getting harder and harder to eat.
How do I still only have a third of my meal left? How is this possible?
Yeah, you're about halfway through.
The flavor fatigue started hitting
Dude.
hard,
Everything tastes the same. Like flavor-wise, I would not want to take another bite.
and it made me not just worried, but scared for what was to come.
My stomach hurts. Like actually, like this is the first time in a very long time my stomach hurts.
If this was how the rest of the day would look, there was no way I could finish. And I knew the scale would say a ridiculous number tomorrow morning.
But I'm doing
Dude.
this for you guys.
200. I would say good 200. Maybe not 30 pounds in a day. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm dramatic. Probably like 180.
Guys, click the subscribe button. Like 80% of you that watch this video are not subscribed.
And before I call it quits, I wanted to get Ethan's blessing.
This is about good.
Absolutely.
Pre-workout meal, guys.
The final
The
crumb.
final crumb with these cheesy ass fingers. You just put me through torture.
Jesus, dude. 3,000. Dude, that's how much you're not even supposed to get that much in a day, I don't think. Dude.
I think I'm about to do the same thing to you.
Can you take it easy on me?
I think you're gonna need this pre-workout. Let's go.
And I wasn't kidding. I pushed Ethan from the very start.
Yeah, give me one more. Give me one more. That's all you.
Because I wanted to leave him with a memory of what he was actually capable of.
It's not my usual workouts, that's for sure.
And of course, the true experience of being on a bodybuilding prep. And we continued to train hard, each for different reasons. I knew what I ate earlier wasn't going to make me feel great at the gym. But if I didn't train, there was no way I could finish my meals later. Which is why
I'm just going for calorie burn today, man. As much movement on my body as possible.
But as we neared the end of the workout, I wasn't too sure if I had pushed him too hard. But then Ethan said,
I feel like this is the level of fatigue I should feel every time I go to the gym.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you ain't pushing yourself like this, you're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I say? The only person you're cheating is yourself. Ain't nobody else care that you in here. I can't slap the calories out from your hand 2,000 miles away.
Yeah.
You can stop it, I can't.
and after just a few more hard sets in the
Facts. No, Brennan.
workout, I realized it was time for my torture again.
You ready to eat more food?
I'm hungry.
Let's do it. And funny enough, our dinners are both chicken and rice. But don't worry, there is a large calorie discrepancy here. Ethan, where does that come from? Tell me what's in this.
3 cups of cooked rice
3. Okay.
and between 14 and 16 ounces of cooked chicken thigh.
I'm no stranger to a pound of meat, but that is a lot to eat, brother. I will tell you what. And then what do we have over top?
Just some liquid aminos.
And this is how many calories?
I think it's about 1,500.
How? What? Yo, what? Yo, I'm going crazy. I'm tweaking right here. That's insane. That's an insane number. That doesn't even look like it would be that much either. Oh shit.
Okay, well, little difference here. My chicken and rice, we got a nice bed of that garden salad, sugar-free sweet chili sauce, 120 grams of white jasmine rice, 130 grams of chicken breast, because we're keeping it lean and mean. And then over the top, we got some Chipotle Tabasco. I actually have a special ingredient. You get a guac cup with this for some nice healthy fats that you can put on the side right there. 483 calories and 40-something grams of protein. I've realized I ain't eating a single veggie today.
Damn. That looked good. That looked good.
But it's okay. We'll go with this.
Vegetables definitely weren't a priority back then for me.
Priority, or did they not exist?
They might not have existed. Bink. The flavor's good, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can eat in a calorie deficit and still have good flavor.
Absolutely.
You just gotta know what you're doing.
Apparently, you gotta use sugar-free sauces.
You need these sugar-free sauces in here.
Yeah.
And while Ethan was actually enjoying his meal, For the first time today, I thought,
There's not enough flavor in it.
No?
No.
Oftentimes my mom would make a big batch of brown rice and we would make like 2 packs of chicken thighs in the oven. So me not really having like any sort of sense of portions, I would just load it up. I guess for me it's simple enough. I enjoy just that flavor.
Oh, I enjoy it.
It could definitely be improved upon.
Correct.
this meal goes to show you that you can be eating healthy foods, but if you're eating too much, you'll still gain weight. Which made me curious what Ethan's biggest struggle has been on his journey so far.
What's been the hardest thing about this deficit food-wise, like taste-wise for you?
Snacks.
Like just going in the pantry, getting whatever you want?
Because dude, like there's not a lot of great low calorie snacks. Chips are never gonna be low calorie. That's not existing, right? Some protein chips that for a taco night do give you.
Dude, that's so true. Everything, and if it is sugar free or bad for you, or good for you, it's shit. It tastes like ass. Like, he's not wrong. Like, that's facts.
A little bit of sanity, but they're not low calorie. You still have to budget for them. The quantity of snacks
Yeah, or they're expensive. Yeah.
that would take up an entire day of eating for me now.
Oh, I know I just had some food earlier, but oh, that looks so good.
That's where the cravings hit the hardest, is like at night when I'm out of calories, when I'm used to just snacking on whatever the hell I want, and then anything I do puts me
Way over.
off track for the day.
And as we talked about snacks, it reminded me to tell Ethan,
This is your last carbs for the day, by the way. So,
Wow.
savor it. All the carbs right around the workout window. You got 120 grams.
You hear it, though?
Of rice in there. You got a little bit of healthy fat from the guac just to slow down the digestion a little bit, because when I'm on prep, I want to feel a little bit fuller for a little bit longer, and then just as much lettuce as I could house without bringing the calories up.
So to add on to that, you said these were the last carbs for the day. I know you weren't in fat loss by any means, like you were prepping.
That's fat loss.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, prepping is trying to get as shredded as possible.
Okay, so
Dogs won't stop barking. Are we good? Alright, they're not barking anymore. Alright, roll it.
is there actually a fat loss benefit to cutting out carbs in the evening?
It literally just comes down to calories. The reason why my carbs were meal 2 and 3 is because that was around my workout. I'm using the carbs for my workout, and then I'm replenishing my carbs right after the workout. That is the only reason why the carbs are centered around that. If I was training near my last meal of the day, it would be meal 4 and 5.
A lot of people have been like, oh, you shouldn't be eating carbs at night.
No, as long as you're within your calories for the day, don't matter.
And when we scraped up our last little bites of chicken,
I actually didn't know either one was an option.
Down to the wire here, both of us.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. Another 1,500 calorie meal is down the hatch.
but by this point in the day, Ethan typically didn't feel like cooking anymore. So I packed up my meal prep for him to eat, and we headed off to his favorite fast food restaurant.
I thought he said he wasn't eating anything else.
This is the spot.
You like Wendy's?
Oh,
Wendy's
yeah.
nuts pitter patter on your chin.
Okay.
Let's get inside.
What can I get for you guys?
He's ordering 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the dog.
We're gonna do a large. Number 8 combo.
And that reaction was before I knew the rest of his order or what was about to come later.
Oh my goodness, Ethan. This is a monstrosity. How many calories is this?
I have no idea, man.
Do you want to find out?
Yeah, let's do it.
So Macrofactor is going to tell me real fast. Tell me what is exactly in this meal.
Starting out with an Asia 10-piece spicy nugget
10 chicken nuggets? What
and a
else we
large
got?
fry.
fries, which brings the total to 2,023 calories, 88 grams of protein, 108 grams of fat, and 173 grams of carbs, which, congratulations,
88 grams of protein though. Hey, that's not horrible. Like that, he definitely ate worse today.
is more than you're eating the entire day. But I logged all of that in MacroFactor in under
But yeah, that's sure.
1 minute. And they said they give you a complimentary membership whenever you want to track anything like this or anything out for the link. Quick work of this because there's a lot of food in front of me. But for you, Mr. Ethan, welcome to bodybuilding prep because it doesn't matter where you're going. You got to bring a meal prep container anywhere you go. Look what I got for you. 130 grams of crispy flank steak and 85 grams of Brussels sprouts. But get this is the time of night where I give you Diet Barks root beer.
I hate root beer.
No, you hate root beer?
Yeah. No,
Valid. Valid. He's real. Let's go. Root beer's so garbage, dude. Root beer's ass.
Oh, diet
And
soda.
hey, anything right now, right? Anything
Yep,
right now is
pretty
pretty
much.
good. You hate
Pretty
diet
much.
root beer?
I mean, I don't care if it's diet or not. I'm just not a root beer guy.
Why did they give me so many fries? That's what I need to know. This is not a large fry. This is an extra large fry. They said, that boy over here, he needs to put on some weight. We gonna give him a real large
That's a
fry.
large- This looks a little dry compared to the past meals. Was that by design?
Your boy forgot some sauce.
Okay.
But this is a meal where, like, I don't want sauce on my steak.
Based off of first impressions, I don't think this is gonna do it for me, but I'm not opposed to trying it.
I'll give you a little bit of flavor.
Rubbing the chicken nugget is crazy.
I gotta say, I have not had fast food like this in so long.
I haven't either, dude. Seeing that meal is wild.
That just goes to show you how much progress, like, you genuinely have made in your journey. Because I'm sure, even, a year ago, there's no way this was gonna happen.
I think I would have been able to like stick to the plan like I have today.
Okay.
But
I'm not gonna lie, fast food is good though. I gotta do reviews, so.
I would have been complaining more probably.
Like seriously, like man to man, I'm super proud of you, dude.
I appreciate that.
Because I know it's certainly not easy.
And you know, that's the most frustrating part, having gotten so far and having more understanding of like nutrition and dieting and calorie deficits than I ever have, but still slipping up and like not being able to be as consistent as I'd like to be. I mean, obviously everybody could always grow in terms of like self-discipline and consistency. I had my first big slip up this past couple months. So like for the first time I had a weekend where I binged and I didn't allow myself to like quick fix. I sat in.
Damn, hey. Guys, this is real. Listen to what he's saying, bro.
That discomfort, and that made the mental part harder, but I know that it was like the right thing to do to like work on like the longevity,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. If there's a little slip up, you course correct. You don't go to these extreme measures and then fall back into that cycle. And I just have to tell you, this chicken sandwich is awesome.
The chicken sandwiches are legit, dude.
And although the first bites were amazing, I was in for a rude awakening.
Chicken sandwich.
Number one. Once you finish this though, you'll be like pretty hungry. No, it's when.
And I don't know if this was encouragement or just him taunting me.
I'm almost done with the one.
I don't know, I feel like I could put down 2 Wendy chickens. On what, 190? I'm like 20 pounds heavier than him.
Wendy's sandwich.
And even though the nuggets and fries brought me back to my childhood, they were cold now. I was full and honestly felt disgusted with myself.
It's literally just like chewing on like nothing.
It's all room temperature.
No, not even. It's not room temperature. It's like it came out of the fridge.
All I could think about was this meal had almost 2 times.
I know that Wendy's is cold, it tastes like booty cheeks. Like, those fries are horrible. They're horrible in general. I don't know why you get the fries. Ugh.
the amount of fat I normally consume in a day and how much heavier I'd be tomorrow morning.
Dude, you're a madman.
This was just lunch for me. I would grab this, come home, put on another episode of The Office, and just run it.
There was no running going on.
No.
No,
It was not.
there was no running going on.
We've obviously gotten closer after spending most of the day together, which made Ethan open up about his past even more.
The negotiations that happen in your head when you're ordering something like this as a fat person are really interesting because there's like logistics to like how many items to order, how much of what item. Eventually the shift from like the 3 small chicken sandwiches to the 2 big chicken sandwiches, which ended up, it's less items, but it's probably just as many or more calories.
You were like,
That was like your
Lying to
healthy
yourself.
choice almost.
Yeah.
And how do you feel like you escaped that?
Oh, you gotta get to a point where you realize you're doing it. Anyone who was near my size was definitely doing it.
So you said you had no concept of calories and you didn't care, but you would have negotiations like that with yourself.
Because I could tell.
You know it's not
I could
healthy.
tell even when I was eating this that it, like, obviously it's not good for me. I didn't have a sense of like how much sodium it was in it.
Yeah, dude, like that's not even like, dude, so many people eat fast food every single day, like including me. Like I eat fast food a lot. And if that's all you're eating, like yeah, you're just gonna gain so much weight and you're gonna be unhealthy. Like there's nothing wrong with being overweight, you know? But when it starts becoming unhealthy and you can't control it, it's just really sad and it's hard. You know, it's hard to do anything because like you have to eat. You have to eat food to survive. So being addicted to food is just it's really hard to get over, you know? Like it's been proven you can get addicted to food and it's insane. Like companies profit off of this. And it's really sad.
Or how many calories were in it, but I could tell that it was not good for me.
I could tell you right now the way I feel. It's not good for me. I'm highly debated. Like, I don't know if I can eat more. Like, I really just want to quit. I don't want to eat these fucking fries, bro.
You're so close, dude.
This right here is like 3 hours on the treadmill.
At least, yeah.
I don't want to eat it. You're getting to the gross part.
Bro, put some sauce on it.
I understand.
Disgust.
I am disgusted when I look at it.
I'm going through like the 7 stages of grief right now. 3 fries at a time.
That's like 10 bites.
Yes, 1,000 calories.
and even though my stomach was approaching max capacity, one thing I'm not is a quitter.
My full daily diet.
It's not gonna be in, is it? Watch.
At Wendy's, complete.
Not quite. Got one more thing for you before we get out of here.
Yeah,
No,
I knew it.
no,
Oh,
no, I'm not getting it.
we're ready for that Frosty now. Just a large chocolate.
Medium chocolate, medium. Make it a medium.
It's got to be a large.
Make it a medium, please.
The large Frosty back when I ordered this meal is about 2 times the size of their large Frosty now.
No,
so
you're a liar.
You're basically
liar.
getting a
You are a
medium.
liar. You are a liar.
Is that true? I don't know.
Guess there's always room for dessert, huh?
Absolutely.
That's why I gave you a dessert. Even on bodybuilding prep, we made room for some ice cream. You have a Ninja Creamy, a Rise Chocolate Cookie Blast Protein Ninja Creamy, 360 milliliters of water. That is your ice. Oh, don't forget, 15 grams of almond butter mixed in for nice richness.
Okay.
And it's no secret what you got me here. It says it on the cup. That sweetness is hitting right now after all that Wendy's.
Better than I expected considering it's water. based. Yeah.
It's literally a protein shake.
Frozen protein shake.
Imagine you're literally eating.
I don't know though. I don't like the frozen. I don't like fucking protein shake case sometimes, bro.
1,800 calories every day, but you got that to look forward to at the end of the night.
It's probably a little piece of sanity.
Probably. It's the only thing that was keeping me going, brother.
Throughout this experiment, I realized most of us struggle with food in one way or another, whether it's eating too much or not eating enough. Humans simply weren't meant to have the unlimited food choices we have today. And spending the day with Ethan reminded
That is facts. We used to have to go out and hunt.
me that these struggles aren't just abstract. They're real, personal, and can look very different for each of us. But as we finished our last meal, I realized there was still one thing we had left to do.
My starting weight, 171.6.
Wait, guess. It looks 190. It looks like it's about to say 190, but I don't know. I want to say 180. Maybe like 184. 183.
My new weight,
Oh,
178.2.
okay. Wait, that's in one day? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot in one day. I was thinking too much.
That's almost 7 pounds gained. Ethan's starting weight, 440.
I think he's at like 430. 430. Yeah, 436.
32.2 pounds. Ethan's new weight, 442.2.
Oh, never mind.
Didn't change a decimal.
But it's not about what you do one day, it's about what you do every day.
Yo, nothing even changed.
And I know Ethan.
Yo, I was so wrong, dude. So wrong. Where'd my audio go?
It's about what you do every day. And I know Ethan is well on his way.
Because remember, I'm not special.
I'm just consistent.
Oh, that was a dub video. Dub video. I'll link it down in the description below. I'll catch you guys in the next one, though.